What's going on, guys? I'm Alex with ACD Detail, and this is how I do a bi-weekly maintenance on my client Gary's vehicle. And this is my one and only client I got from Yelp, so let's jump right into it and let's see how it goes. I use all the same chemicals on all my clients. Oh, okay. Pretty much gonna be the basic soap for the car wash, which is gonna be right over here. All right here. Just gonna finish off this maxi suds. Put a little in there. Drop a grit guard in there.
So do you enjoy doing these details, the maintenance ones, or do you enjoy doing like the full details?
I like them both. I mean, depends on the day. Like if I have one interior detail like in one location, then that's cool, you know what I mean? But I don't like to have like two big jobs in one day, you know, like, because then I'm like, boom, you go through like a full interior detail and then you got to go to another one and do like a full interior detail. Like it could get a little bit tiring, especially just because I work by myself. But if I were to have like a helper, then it's easier to knock out more crazier jobs like that, you know what I mean, with somebody else.
So you think you'll hire someone soon, or?
Maybe. I just never really looked for anybody that's gonna like be down to like, you know, just roll with me all the time. So I haven't really looked for an employee, but I'm always open to it. Other detailers and stuff. These cars that are really, really clean, yeah, they can take sometimes a little bit longer because you want to, you know, you don't want to just like breeze through it, but you do want to, you know, try to like get all like the like air vents and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it does. You gotta like look for stuff to do. Yeah. Pretty much. This is where all the dust flies up.
He said he was like in the woods or something?
Yeah, he went to the Lake Arrowhead. Lake Arrowhead and then Anaheim.
I mean, for going on that trip, I mean, it still looks
pretty good.
That bad, right?
Yeah. Because this maintenance program, it really helps keep the car clean even when it gets dirty. Because as long as you wash your car every 2 weeks, you should be fine. You know?
So how do you feel about your maintenance program now that you've done it for quite some time now?
I think it's cool. I think it's a good way to stay working. You know, keep yourself busy for the detailers and for the client's perspective. It's a good way to, you know, not only support a small business, but it's a good way to keep your car maintained. Like this type of car right here, you can see I use maybe about 1, 2, like maybe about 4 different microfiber towels to wash this vehicle, because I'm trying to minimize the scratching. So after I clean this back area right here, like this towel is pretty much built up with debris. As soon as I did the roof over here, I left the towel on the roof. As soon as I did this side, that's this towel right here. You know what I mean? And this towel here was the one from the roof. So I'm using different towels to pick up debris instead of using one towel and picking it up and dragging it across the whole car. So what it is just helping save the value of the car. So that way when you want to go trade this car in, they're not like pointing out all kinds of little things about it. You know what I mean?
All the scratches.
Yeah. All the scratches. Here's another towel. This water right here, the remaining of the water to just clean the rims. Shouldn't be too bad. I take out the grit guard too, so that way I can have more of the water inside there still. Let's go in there. Actually, it's good to start at the top.
work your way to the bottom?
Yeah, that way the water like runs down the sides. I do this every 2 weeks, so it should just be a quick process. That's what's good about having a maintenance program set up for you. So that way your rims are protected, because this stuff is not abrasive, but it's like corrosive, I guess you would say, or whatever it is, but it eats your rims.
Yeah.
There's brake dust if you let it bond.
So you use the brake tools and the microfiber towel?
Yeah, the microfiber towel is pretty much just because it's like these are like throwaway towels. I know that these towels right here, you get them in a pack of like 40 or something at Walmart. Yeah. Those are the ones I use on the wheels, because the wheels are gonna be, after you use it on this, it's considered trash, because that is little particulates of metal or aluminum, whatever the brake caliper is. I mean, the brake pad could be ceramic or whatever they make it out of.
So do you feel with the microfiber towel you can get into the crevices that like these tools can't?
Yeah, definitely you can get into the ones that the tools can't, and it's good to use your finger to just get, you know, in the little areas. You can use a brush too, but this works just as good, you know what I mean? I have some brushes, but they're not really, I don't think it's as efficient as the hand.
Alright, so do you feel like you'll need to add something more to the maintenance packages, or you'll keep it how you have it?
I'll keep it how I have it, because this guy, he pretty much made the maintenance packages. Like he gave me the idea, he pitched it to me and told me, hey, if you come out this, you know, every other week, will you give me a deal? I'm a senior citizen, it's clean on the inside, I don't even want air freshener. Yeah. And that's what it is. At the end of the day, all detailers have packages, but the customer is gonna tell you what they want, and that's what they're gonna get, and that's all they're gonna pay for. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we have packages, those are like guidelines, templates. But then, you know, you get there and they say, hey, can you do this though? Can you do that right here? And then, you know, you can add charge, you know, they add things, you know, upsell, whatever you want to call it, hook them up, even if it's free, and then they'll tip you, however you want to do it, you know what I mean?
So, I think it's good for detailers to be able to adjust to their customers' needs?
Yeah, because it's not a cookie cutter thing. That's why I have a very straightforward pricing range. It's one price for all size vehicles, because at the end of the day, like, if it's really just like thrashed, you know, like I'm gonna just tell them, hey, you know, it's gonna probably take a little bit longer. Yeah. And you know, just basically it's all based on per condition. Every car and appointment is different. Even if it's the same vehicle, it could be a different process. Last week, I was here washing this car, and you know what happened? I ran out of water in my water tank. Oh man. Beginner mistakes. and what it is I had to use the water here on the water hose, and you know what happened? I don't know how you guys wash cars and fill up at the client's house and go wash cars. Like, that's crazy, because instant water spots, and it might be because we're up in the hills, and to be honest, location has a lot to do with the water and stuff, you know, the piping, and you know what I mean. It's real scientific. I don't want to get into maybe another video, you know. So it's just, it left instant water spots, and it's to the point where like right away you would see it on the windows and stuff. But yeah, so make sure if you're detailing out there and it's getting hot out there, so make sure you got that spot free water, you know what I mean. Little story right there, because man, last week or 2 weeks, I mean, it was all bad. Right now, with the dust attachment, since it's already nicely detailed, you know what I mean, from the dealer, I'm gonna pick up the debris, and then I'm gonna dry the windows and the water spots, and then that's it. Call it a day. It's all set. Because this attachment right here, or wherever I left it, let me see. Where'd it go?
You had it right now.
Right here. This attachment right here is definitely good to have. every now and then it's good to get a razor blade and trim the hairs that are folding in, because it used to be real clogged and I trimmed it down, and then it's getting a little clogged right now, so make sure I gotta trim it down again. Yeah. Little tip right there. But yeah, this is good to have right here. That way you don't leave no scratches on none of the trim, because this plastic one right here, like if you bump the trim with it, it will scratch, and this car is so nice that you will notice. You will notice.
I notice a lot of detailers that use a brush and that first tool. Mm-hmm. This eliminates the need for that brush.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Because using the brush is almost like how before, I don't know, you weren't there, but how I used to go and use like a drill attachment and then come in and vacuum everything up, you know what I mean? So with that, like, this is kind of the same thing, and it's just based on the car's condition, because you can get away with different things on certain vehicles, and even different type of fabrics that cars have. Like Tesla holds onto stuff so much on the floor versus like a Mercedes where they got the shag rug and stuff, you know what I mean? You can make the lines in there all professional. That's why you see the lines, but you only see them on certain cars, because only certain cars can really do those lines, unless that good fluffy carpet, unless it's new or unless it's been recently shampooed, you know what I mean? This works really good on the rubber seals of the doors also, to just get in there nice and lightly and just vacuum out any type of like rocks or debris that falls in between off of the shoes onto the rubber seal. Let's check it out right here. You can kind of see right there in the rubber seal a little bit. There's like a little bit of debris on there. Right down in there. I'm just gonna make one quick pass and come right back. Obviously, you know, it got vacuumed up, but the bristles help it agitate it off of the surface.
Can you give a quick update on the details?
So right now I'm just letting the sun dry the exterior of the car, and what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and get a damp microfiber towel and continue to dust down the interior, and then clean the windows, and and then the tire dressing. That's pretty much it. This client right here, he doesn't want no air freshener. He wants to preserve the new car smell, preserve the trim without any chemicals or anything like that, because he doesn't want any extra additives. He said he wants to just get the best discount, the best rate, quick wash, lightly clean up on the inside. And as you can see, that's literally all it needs. I just didn't believe it over the internet. Yeah. I'm like, it's gonna be 85, you know, regardless, the first time. Yeah. He's like, thank you, I don't want it. I'm like, all right. I'll hook you up. Let's see it. He's a senior. He told me he's a senior, so I'm like, all right. I know some seniors. I got some senior friends, my grandparents too, so so I was like, let's hook them up. I get down here, and sure enough, brand new car. It's really, really clean. Everything was that it's not that bad. It really wasn't that bad this time around. You know, as detailers, we hear that all the time, man. So this is one of those cases where we can work with them. Yeah. So if your car just needs a light maintenance, link is in my bio on my Instagram, guys. Thank you. This bi-weekly maintenance client right here is actually only paying $50 per appointment. Yeah. Obviously, there still is the 10.25 service charge with all appointments. So it totals out to $55.12 per appointment. So every other week, I come through and take care of this vehicle for him. Cool. Senior citizen discount, well-maintained car, you know what I mean?
I noticed not a lot of detailers carry around a table for their supplies.
Yeah, I carry around this table right here just because I have this, you know, I have this right here. I got the foam can and stuff. Like, I got like stuff everywhere. Maybe because my stuff isn't either mounted in, that's why I have the table, because I bring stuff out. Yeah. Or maybe because I like to put their stuff, like say if this needed like a detail, and they had this in here, I would need to take it out and put it over here. Yeah. Or on the floor, like other detailers might have to. because say we're not at their house, say we're at like their job, then you really have nowhere to put it but on the floor or in your van, you know. But it's better to keep their items in plain sight rather than putting it in your van and then returning their stuff after, you know what I mean? It looks suspicious. So I always try to be transparent with everything, you know. But the table definitely helps for a wide range of reasons.
Yeah, on that earlier, so you had the mats on there. Instead of extracting on the floor, you had it on the table.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. If you're cleaning floor mats, boom, extract it out right there. But I mean, other than that, I mean, yeah, it's just, you know, you can use it for whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to find cars like this and go through the whole motion, spray the door down, use the Ninja scrub, and you know what it would do? It'll eat the natural like stuff that's already on there because the cleaner is just drying out the plastic. Unless you're gonna dress it, don't use like a cleaner if it doesn't need like a cleaner that's, you know what I mean? Like, like if you use a cleaner on there, it's gonna dehydrate the plastic over and over and over. Only use a cleaner when it's dirty. If you can get away with using a microfiber towel with some deionized water, that's just as good, because you're not trying to apply chemical onto something. That's like applying, you know, something onto your skin over and over. It's gonna dry it out, you know what I mean? It's kind of like common sense, but people overthink detailing and think like, oh no, but you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, look at it, the long-term effect that it's having on the plastic. You're dehydrating it.
So these are brand new?
Yeah, they're fairly new. I've had them for a little bit of time. But that auto fiber towel, I guess you use this side right here to break down the grime, this side to give it like a nice polish finish. So I'm gonna start right here. Every time I do these back windows, I just go ahead and deattach that, jump up here, and I'm able to do the back windows. Oh yeah, I gotta bring that down though a little bit. So this side of the towel is completely damp on both sides. First pass and then the second pass. But I'm only gonna make the first pass with the gray side because it's damp. Yeah. To just kind of clean the window. And then I'm gonna open it up, fold it back to the dry side. Yeah. And it's gonna come in between, you know, the wet side obviously. And just kind of get off whatever little moisture is on there. The good thing about these towels is that they're not supposed to leave as much lint compared to the other microfiber towels. So shout out to Auto Fiber for creating these.
Alex, have you figured out what kind of clients you want to attract to your business?
I'm looking for clients that are laid back. Yeah. And that are realistic human beings. You know what I mean? If you have a little common sense, hit me up. You know, I'll be your detailer. Yeah. If you know you're living in an apartment complex and you know your manager is local, you know, don't have me come out there. If you know it's gonna be crowded, don't try to put your car in the middle of the driveway because your neighbors are gonna hate you. Yeah. Don't you know, try not to, I don't even mind if you don't answer my call when I show up, because it happens. I might even miss an appointment every now and then because I'm a human being just like you are. So as long as you're just reasonable and you take accountability for you know, the no-show, then you're cool. I don't mind having anybody as a client as long as you're understanding.
What about areas and packages that you want to promote? Any area? I'll see you, right?
Yeah, any area, LA, OC, IE, and eventually probably be probably moving out to Texas, so
really?
out there too.
Nice.
So if you're watching this from Texas, definitely hit that link, like the video and hit that subscribe button so you can keep updated on that move.
So it's gonna go from all cities to all states.
Yeah, it's all city.
All cities.
It's been.
Yeah.
Still. Yeah.
What about your packages? Do you want to promote every single package you have, or?
I want to do some ceramic coatings. I'm getting into that. I got one coming up for a discounted rate. You know, so I gave them a discount, only $700, and it's gonna go on May 2nd.
Okay.
And I do need somebody to help me coat the vehicle. So if you're watching this video, what's the date today?
Today's the 21st?
21st of March. 22nd of March.
Oh, 22nd.
Is when we're shooting this video. So if it's recent and it's before May 2nd, hit me up. I need somebody to help me coat that car. Tony's professional. Anybody out there, let me know. I got a client, got the vehicle, got the coating. I just need your helping hand. A lot of dirt likes to hide back here.
Behind the plate.
Yeah. So if you can, it's good to get in there. Just a quick little pass. All right, now I could use this new dry towel to just touch up the damp water spots very lightly, like almost no pressure. This tire coat right here, it's aerosol.
Yeah.
Shout out to my sponsor over at Walmart. These guys are great. You know, the Walmart takes care of me, you know, my sponsor out over there. So you can pick up a bottle of this out there. What's good about this is, come over here on this side. It makes the interior wheel well look brand new. It's tire dressing, but you put a light coat on there and it looks solid, like really, really nice. I already put a coat on there. I'm not sure if we got that before, but definitely comes through. And then whenever I do apply it onto the wheels, go around the rim and then around the top edge of the tire, just to give it that fully coated look, to give it that nice trim on the inside, so when the customer comes out to see their car, they see a nice new tire.
And how long does the can usually last you?
Let's swap. About 7 or 8 cars.
Let's see that. Wait, hold on. Let me zoom in real quick. All right.
So this is literally what the interior will start to fade to look like if you use a cleaner on it when it doesn't really need it. And then if you preserve it, this is how it should actually look right here. A nice, deeper, solid, like clean black look. Just like that. And it protects and repels because it's hydrophobic. And then you, of course, you know, you put some on the tire, and that's just repeat this process around the vehicle. Takes me.
So Gary, how long have you had Alex detail your car?
This is his third time.
Third time, and how has he done?
He's done outstanding.
Outstanding?
Yeah, I chose a good guy.
He tells us you're the one that started the maintenance program for his business?
That's what he tells me.
Is that true, Alex?
Yeah.
So what do you like about his maintenance program that kept you booking him again for your...
I like his work and his dependability.
Dependability?
Yeah, and his professionalism.
Professional?
All right, guys, there you have it. So I just completed up that bi-weekly maintenance wash for my client, Gary. So, you know, if you guys like what you saw, you know, like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube. If you want to follow my Instagram, you can find me at the original All City Detail. So go ahead and follow the account, like this video, and subscribe to this YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace out.